Teacher talking sports, what it does, what do, how we live. And we know with the NFL season just about to end, that means MLB is right around the corner. We are just 18 days away from the first spring training game. Now, unlike sports like the NFL and NBA, once free agency starts in those sports, you see free agents fly off the board fast and furious. I feel like Adrian Wojnarowski or Adam Schefter with the amount of times my phone is going off due to players signing. In baseball, it is a slow process, and even with spring training right around the corner, there are numerous free agents still available. So in this video, I'm going to name who I believe to be the top 8 free agents still available to be picked up. I'll name them in descending order, and the age listed is how old they will be come opening day this season. Let's start with a starting pitcher. Mike Clevenger pitched last season with the White Sox, and the White Sox were bad, so his season kind of went under the radar, but in 24 starts, a solid 3.77 ERA, 1.23 whip. Wasn't a great 2022, missed all of 2021 due to injury, but was always a reliable pitcher with Cleveland. 2017, 3.11 ERA, 2018, 3.02 ERA, 2019, 2.71 ERA. You could definitely do worse as your third or fourth starter. Seventh, let's go Clayton Kershaw, of course, future Hall of Famer. Now we know Kershaw's two options, unless he were to retire, but I don't think he will. Go back to the Dodgers or go to his hometown Rangers. Was the same thing last year. Now he will be 36 come opening day, and he also underwent shoulder surgery, so isn't expected back until the summertime, but if you could get 2-3 months out of him, he's still proven to be an excellent pitcher. As his last 2 seasons in 46 starts, he has a 2.37 ERA and barely over a 1 whip. Yes, he's had his postseason woes, but still striking out well over a batter per inning. Sixth, mostly a designated hitter at this point of his career, 36 years old, JD Martinez. But it was a bounce-back season for JD after a not so great 2022. 2020 wasn't a great season, but last year with the Dodgers, he hit 271 with an 893 OPS and 33 home runs for his career. Now 315 homers, 1,002 RBIs, 103 RBIs last season. Was the 5th time he went over the century mark in RBIs, and it was the 4th time he slugged at least, the 5th time also he slugged at least 30 homers in a season. 5th, let's go with another DH guy. That is Jorge Soler. Soler was named to his first All-Star team with the Marlins last season. Slugged 36 homers, his second most other than his 2019 with the Royals, where he led the AL with 48. While he is younger than JD Martinez, that's probably the main reason why I have him over JD. Last season, he hit 250 with an 853 OPS after a disappointing first season with the Miami Marlins. Top 4, let's go with third baseman Matt Chapman. Chapman won his 4th Gold Glove in 7 years, in his 7-year career. Last season with the Blue Jays, he started off awesome at the plate and really faded from like May on. It was an amazing April. This is a guy who finished 7th in AL MVP voting in 2018, 6th in 2019. Last season, a 240 average, 755 OPS. He's not a high average guy, but he does draw walks and has 4 seasons of at least 24 homers in his career, and one of the better defensive third basemen in the game. Third, starting pitcher Jordan Montgomery, of course, member of last season's World Series champion Texas Rangers. He was traded by around the trade deadline. In 11 starts with the Rangers, he had a 2.79 ERA and a 1.09 whip. Really helped guide Texas into the postseason. Was excellent in his two ALCS starts against the Houston Astros. Um, 3 straight seasons where he's had an ERA well under 4. The left-hander should get a good amount of money once a team does decide to sign him. Another left-handed starter. 3 of the 4 starting pitchers on here are left-handed. The only one who's not is Mike Clevenger. But Blake Snell, the reigning NL Cy Young winner, also won an AL Cy Young with the Rays in 2018. Last season, 14-9, league leading 2.25 ERA, gave up just 5.8 hits per 9 innings. Of course, he's got some warts despite being a Cy Young winner. Walked 5 batters per 9 innings last season, and because of that, he's a guy who doesn't go deep into games. Most starts 5, 6 innings. Amazingly, as a 2-time Cy Young winner in 8 seasons, he has never thrown a complete game, but still 11.7 strikeouts per 9 last season, his 6th straight season with at least 11 Ks per 9 innings. And first, another guy with some minor warts. That is Cody Bellinger. Split his time at center field and first base last season. The 2019 NL MVP, 2017 NL Rookie of the Year. He had disappointing 2020 to 2022. Was still good in the field, but 2023, his first year with the Cubs, he rebounded nicely with a 307 batting average, 881 OPS, 26 homers, 97 RBIs, 95 runs scored, and 20 stolen bases, finishing 10th in NL MVP voting, also winning his second Silver Slugger. Well, he may never reach the heights again of that 2019 when he slugged 47 homers, 115 RBIs, and had a 1,035 OPS. He rebounded nicely, and he is the youngest guy on this list. So those are my top 8 free agents still available as we are, again, just 18 days away from spring training beginning. Let me know in the comments where you think some of these guys might sign. What other free agents can you think of that are still available? That could definitely make a difference for some teams. There's guys like Michael Lorenzen still available, Gary Sanchez as a catcher, even some future Hall of Famers in the twilight of their career like a Zach Greinke and a Joey Votto. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.